Mastering User Stories from Writing to Implementation. Welcome to AQMB Agile Institute. Today we're diving into the heart of Agile practices, user stories. Whether you're a seasoned Scrum Master or just starting your Agile journey, understanding how to craft and implement great user stories is essential to delivering value to your users. Let's unleash the power of user stories from writing to implementation. User stories are the building blocks of Agile development. They're short, simple descriptions of a feature or requirement written from the perspective of the end user. Think of it as a type of user, I want some goal so that some reason. This keeps the focus on what truly matters, the user's needs and goals. Example. As a social media user, I want to filter my newsfeed by topic so I can see posts relevant to my interests. Clear? Right? Now imagine the endless possibilities this simplicity brings to your project. Think about your own projects. Can you rewrite your requirements in this format? Let me know in the comments. User stories bridge the gap between technical teams and stakeholders. They prioritize what's important, align the team's efforts with user needs, and improve estimation and planning. Here are 3 big reasons why user stories are critical. They ensure we're building the right product. They help teams prioritize tasks effectively. They simplify project estimation. It's like having a clear map for your development journey, ensuring you're always moving toward your users' needs. For instance, consider an e-commerce platform. A well-crafted user story like, as a customer, I want to save items to a wish list so I can purchase them later. Keeps the focus on delivering a feature that matters to users. Writing a great user story involves these steps. Identify the user. Who's the story about? 2. Define the goal. What do they want to achieve? 3. Set acceptance criteria. How will we know it's done? 4. Write the story. Keep it concise and user-focused. Review and refine. Get feedback and iterate. For example, let's revisit our wish list user story. Acceptance criteria could include users can add items to the wish list. The wish list persists across sessions. Users can remove items when needed. Pause this video and try creating your own user story. Follow the steps above and let us know how it went in the comments. A great user story is specific, clearly defines the feature. Measurable, progress can be tracked. Achievable, realistic within the sprint. Relevant, aligned with project goals. Time-bound, has a deadline. Use models like the 3 C's, card, conversation, confirmation, or the invest criteria to ensure your stories hit the mark. For instance, a vague story like, make the UI better, lacks direction. Compare that to, as a user, I want a responsive layout so I can navigate easily on my phone. See the difference? The 3 C's model is a simple yet powerful framework for creating effective user stories. Here's how it works. Card. The story is written on a card, physical or digital. It's a concise, high-level description of the requirement. Conversation. The details of the story are discussed between the team and stakeholders to clarify expectations. Confirmation. Acceptance criteria are defined to confirm when the story is complete. For instance, if the user story is, as a shopper, I want to view my order history so that I can track my past purchases. The conversation might uncover additional details, like the need for filtering by date. The confirmation ensures these are part of the acceptance criteria. How do you handle conversations around your user stories? Share your strategies in the comments. The invest model helps ensure your user stories are well structured and actionable. Here's what it stands for. Independent. The story can stand alone without dependencies. Negotiable. It's not a rigid contract, but a starting point for discussion. Valuable, delivers clear value to the user. Estimable, the team can estimate the effort required. Small, can be completed within a sprint. Testable, includes clear acceptance criteria to verify completion. For example, a story like Improve Search becomes, as a user, I want a search bar with autocomplete suggestions so I can find products faster. Try applying the Invest model to one of your user stories and let us know how it improves clarity and focus. Acceptance criteria are essential for ensuring that user stories meet expectations. A great way to write them is using the given, when, then format. Given, the initial context or precondition. When, the action taken by the user. Then, the expected outcome. Let's look at two examples. Given a user is logged in when they add an item to their wish list, then the item should appear in their wish list. Given a user has items in their cart when they proceed to checkout, then they should see an order summary before confirming the purchase. Write your own acceptance criteria using the given, when, then format and test them against your user stories. Large user stories? No problem. Split them. Break them into smaller, manageable pieces based on workflow, user roles, or dependencies. For example, split by roles. What does the admin need versus what the end user needs? Split by workflow, from adding an item to a wish list to removing it later. Smaller stories mean quicker delivery, easier testing, and more flexibility. It's all about delivering value incrementally. Have you faced challenges splitting user stories? Share your experience in the comments and let's discuss. Let's talk about common mistakes in user stories and how to avoid them. Too technical. Focus on the user, not the implementation. Overloaded stories. Keep it small and manageable. Vague acceptance criteria. Be clear and specific. Instead of writing Improve Search functionality, try as a user, I want a predictive search bar so I can find products faster. To wrap up, user stories are more than just a tool, they're the heartbeat of Agile development. By writing effective stories, setting clear acceptance criteria, and managing them effectively, your team will deliver value faster and more efficiently. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to AQMB Agile Institute. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on all things Agile. Let's build better together.